All right, guys, we have made our way to the Outer Banks, and for you that are faithful followers, you saw a lot of things get debuted right here in this parking lot last year. Same spot, same time of the year, and this year is no different. The Suburban made its way back, and it is sitting on a set of Davis Offroad custom wheels. Daniel will tell you the style and design in just a minute. And the apple red 1987 Chevy that came in as basically a stock full restoration truck that has the original bill of sale, all owner's manual documents and everything inside of it from 1987 in the glove box, fully restored nut bolt truck. Decided at the last minute this one should go up in the air. To some people that might not have been the right choice. For us, it was absolutely the right choice, because what better platform to work from than a truck that was already painted and looking good, and now the added touches from Davis Offroad. And I'm gonna have Daniel go over a thorough, and you'll hear some noise in the background. The hot rods are cruising everywhere. We will get y'all some live shortly. And yes, Grimace is over in the background. You guys will get a video on that one tomorrow. We're doing all we can to get these things captured today. Got Brian's dually, he's out cruising now. And this truck here is getting ready to roll out, so we want to get it right away. So Daniel's going to tell you all the details about the stuff he did, stuff that he noticed on the truck as he was going over it. It is a killer, nice looking truck. Here we go.
If I can get the mic right. All right, guys. Really nice truck, like JW said. Fit and finish on everything is really nice on this truck, and we see hundreds of these trucks come through a year, and of course everybody that sells them, it's the best restored one you'll ever see, and only about 2% that come through are actually pretty impressive. This is one of them, that we don't have to completely go through everything and just nut and bolt it. The underneath the hood's clean, inside is clean. Like JW said, it was a stock height truck, so we went ahead and put our flare on it. 12-inch kit. Of course, it's got the DOR track bar and steering on it, which makes these trucks ride and drive like factory, actually better than factory. Both my wife and JW's fiance were out shopping in this morning, cruising down the road. They came back and just said how nice and tight it drove, and just a easy rider. So it does have 12-inch full front springs, heavy duty shackles. The front drive shaft, as always, is functional. We'll do a video on that too. There's so many people out there that just try to debunk this, but the shaft is hooked up. It is spinning, centrical. It's got plenty of travel. It can actually go bigger than this. A lot of people have trouble with drive shafts on these trucks once they get above a 6-inch kit. They just fall flat. Most of them just take them out and ride around two-wheel drive, and that's not our style. But truck sits right. It's got 39.5 boggers on it. This truck has actually JW's 16.5 by 17 stretched Scorpio welds on it. And the reason that we put these on the truck, honestly guys, is because we already had them together. As always, we have zero time to work on personal projects or new builds, and we just didn't have a chance to put a set of our wheels together for it, because you guys have been buying them, and we appreciate that. It's everything that we can do to get all the orders out on the wheels, the steering, the steps, and everything on top of the day-to-day. So we'd much prefer them be on your ride versus something that we put together for ourselves. But the body lines are straight as an arrow on this truck. The body work, if there was any, I mean, it's just super silky smooth. It's very hard to capture on camera, but it has no waves going down it. The doors are nice and tight. Everything is functioning. Nice little small block in the truck. Seems to have just a touch of cam in it. It is fuel injected. I think JW said it's 87. New fuel tank. Everything underneath nice and satin black. We did the Fox shocks on this one. We do get a lot of questions on that. Fox does not build shocks for square bodies, guys. We have lifted hundreds and hundreds of these. I have all the measurements and the bushing changes necessary to get Fox shocks, whether you want the single 2.0s like this truck has or the reservoirs, which are really popular. And we'll be honest, does the truck need that shock? Not really. It's a leaf sprung truck, but the aluminum Fox looks nice. You don't have to worry about it corroding. They are nitrogen charged, so they are a nicer shock than your out the box, what we call a white bodied shock or like a rough country shock. And guys that put a, you know, 60, 70, 80, $100,000 in their restoration job, they want something nice and premium on there. So if you guys are interested in those, I can definitely make the bushing changes and get the links right for you and have them to where they're direct bolt on and ready when they show up to your door, versus you having to trial and error and still have to kind of fumble when you get them and make them work. Same thing with the steering stabilizers, Fox steering stabilizers, duals. We send those out all the time for your trucks, whether it be half ton or 1 ton. The interior is beautiful. Somebody did an excellent job restoring that, and what easier way to get into that interior than our custom power step kit. That is the regular cab with side gas tanks. That's our most popular kit. We do kits for these trucks with the side gas tanks. We do kits for these trucks without the side gas tanks. If you have a rear tank, they're a full tuck version. We also do them for the crew cabs with tank and without side tanks. We do them for the Suburbans, and we do them for the K5 Blazers.
Why do we not have them on our Suburbans?
Time. We don't have time. We have the kits, but we don't have the time. And I'm also trying to decide if we want to put a full length board down the whole side with multiple idlers and motors, or do we want to have a single step at each door when you open it up? That takes a lot more kits, but I've been on the fence. When I do get a free minute, we're going to do something with it. You guys let us know in the comments what you think would be better, a full step or individual at each door down the side. Maybe one at the back, who knows? But that will eventually get there. We wanted to get them on Grimace before we got down here, but we literally built these trucks in the past 3 or 4 or 5 days maybe, on top of everything else we had going on, just so we had something to debut down here. And we'll get some on that for sure. Unfortunately, it's got the hoop steps on the side, which are functional, but they're unsightly, and they got painted over when they were when the body work was done. I didn't want to take the chance of messing up any of that pretty purple paint. So we'll get to that. But back to the red truck. It is fuel injected. It's not a factory fuel injection on this 87. It's actually got a sniper on top of this little small block it's got in it. This truck is a 700R4 overdrive transmission, MP208 aluminum transfer case. It's a true K10. Very, very clean one. People are going to whine about the 6-lug half-ton 10-bolt axles. We get it. Everything's right, tight, ball joints, wheel bearings, everything's beautiful on it. It will last like that. If you maintain it, it'll ride down the road for a good long while like that. If you want a Dana 60 and a 14-bolt in this truck, it is a couple of nuts and bolts and 8 U-bolts away from dropping these out and hanging axles underneath of it, a couple of drive shaft changes. It can be 1-ton converted. But we can't do that to every single one of them, and honestly 50% of the people out there could care less. As long as it's what they want and they can jump in and drive it, they're not going to go beat on it. But we prefer to have Dana 60 and 14 bolts in our trucks just because we abuse them, use them. We don't have the time to stay on top of them like the average guy that tinkers in his garage every night, so we like the robustness of them. This truck does just fine like it is. Like I said, the girls have been cruising it since we got down here. They cruised it down here actually, and they've been having a ball in it. So that's it on this one, guys. This one will be for sale. I don't think JW has got it all figured up yet. I haven't even sent him the invoice for it yet, so he's got to get all that in place. But it's a really, really, really nice one. And yeah, parking brakes still fully functional on it. There is nothing unturned on this truck. It is as complete gets. Somebody could park this in their garage and cherish it, wipe it down, and just look at it, or you could daily drive this truck if you wanted to. It's also another thing I'm looking at as we're making this video. Somebody took the time to 3M PPF protect the bottom of the truck nice and thick So rock chips and everything like that. You know, of course, boggers aren't the friendliest with rocks and everything, but they did fully protect the whole bottom of the truck. They did the edge guard on the door. Somebody put a lot of time and effort into this truck, and that's what we'd really love to see. We'd really love to build them from the ground up. We've talked many times, body and paint work is unfortunately not our suit, and it's hard to find a shop that even wants to mess with restorations. But if we can put our hands on a nice, cleanly restored truck like this and put our flair or your neighbor's flair, whoever's in control of the build, we can make something extraordinary out of it, and that's what this truck turned into. So JW said it many times before, if this is your truck and you love this truck and you've got to have this truck, but you don't like the tires and wheels or the height of it, it's all redoable. We can put a 4-inch kit and 35s on rallies. We can put it all the way back stock tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Everything that we're doing to these trucks is completely reversible. Fact of the matter is, most people buy them and they want to keep on adding to what we've done. Very seldomly does somebody want it back in its former version. So just another little food for thought there, guys. It doesn't always have to stay like you see it. We can change it to fit your dream.
How long is the video going to have to be about Grimace?
The video on Grimace will have to be longer than the truck itself. That's a really neat truck. It's only been out twice since we've been here. Last night riding to the grocery store and dinner, and then to go pick up some projects JW had to get. They're 4-wheelers with 3 wheels. I think they call it a 3-wheeler. But there's about 4 of them back there that you can't see all of them, but it's that truck gets amazing attention everywhere it goes. It runs and drives and just cruises so well. I really solely believe that you could jump in that thing and drive it anywhere in the country you wanted to. But that's another video for another day. Of course, all of y'all, if you don't know by now, you must have been living under a rock. The 10-door Suburban, it's just an eye catcher. It's super functional. We drive the heck out of it to all the events. Of course, we come here, we put a bunch of miles on, we drive it at home. The kids love it. Everybody fits. It's big, but not crazy. And
you guys are in the OBX. We have a few more cups left, so the people that see Grimace, say that you saw it on YouTube or any of our social media, and you will get one of the Davis Drives Yeti style cups. And you will shortly see both of these cruising together. Hopefully, if you're out there and you see us coming, please capture some content, drop us a message, and somehow get it text to us. We would love it. And when Brian's truck gets back in here, we got a couple other family members here with some squares. We got a couple other customers here with some squares. We'll try to get them all huddled in one spot for a little quick run through like we did last year. Show you guys some differences of heights, styles, designs, and every one of them's rocking a lot of Davis Offroad custom touches. So, anything else?
I think that's it.
We are out.
Thanks, guys.